Welcome all, welcome all. Welcome all to everyone. This is your 90 News segment, okay? And of course, is of course your host of the 90 NNS. It's 90 News segment with yours truly, Jake. Okay? So, with that fact, we're back in about a little bit just to play a little something for you and get you guys ready. Here we go.
San Fran, Frisco, 49ers, all day. It's not a nation, it's an empire. Red and gold, faithful. Touchdown, all day. Field goal. San Fran, Frisco, 49ers, all day. It's not a nation, it's an empire. Red and gold, faithful. Touchdown, all day. Field goal. Red and gold. Red and gold, baby. Super Bowl, yeah, yeah. Red and gold, baby. Super Bowl, baby. Red and gold, baby. Super Bowl, yeah, yeah. Red and gold, baby. Super Bowl, red and gold. Yeah, red and gold.
And for everybody's entertainment, here you go. Of course, yours truly, Jake. Gotcha. Hey, you're on mute.
Sorry,
Gotcha.
man. Malfunction. Thanks for tuning into the Red and Gold 24/7 podcast show, the Niner News segment, man. Right now, we're celebrating the new defensive coordinator, Raheem Morris, being brought into the 49ers. A little different scheme, but, it's time for a change. The big deal is the former Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris, coming in to play DC for us. As you guys know, he was with the Rams when they beat us and went to the Super Bowl. That defensive scheme gets a lot of pressure, a lot of blitzes from all different directions. It's going to be a great addition to the team.
I know. Sorry. Yeah, I get the link to Richie B, so I hope he'll come in here next 30 seconds, hopefully. But I know all of us inside the chat were pretty much upset we didn't get Schwartz, but I think there's something fishy about that.
So, yeah. I mean, he wasn't technically available yet, and to be honest, his abilities, he did really well with the Lions, and I as a head coach, and I think he's going to end up a head coach somewhere. He wanted out because he didn't get that job over there. I don't know why he got snubbed. Maybe it's because the Browns are incapable of making good decisions. But on top of that, we've got a lot of really good news. We've got some really good. Looks like the 49ers are kind of sneak peeking. Maybe Roger Craig's going to get into the Hall of Fame this year. About dang time. I'm excited. I got my very first trip to Levi Stadium. He was outside in a suit and tie, and that was the day that they announced the nomination for Bryant Young for the Hall of Fame. It was a Seahawks game. I think it was the first game Jimmy went down, and Trey Lance came in and played for him and brought it back to within. I want to say it was within 8.
Richie B, morning here.
What up, Rich?
How we doing?
Good, man. I'm pretty excited about this new coach.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. Raheem Morris.
Where you find him from? Rich Bonsall, and of course yours truly. You can find him at Super Beast 86. Here you go, guys.
Yeah, he was number 2. He was number 2 in what was available.
Yeah. For me, he was number 1. I didn't really want Gus Bradley sticking around. I mean, he's a good coach, but don't get me wrong, but I think we needed some change. And Schwartz wasn't technically available yet. So even though I wanted Schwartz, we he's probably he hadn't even hit the market yet.
No, I think this was a forced decision. I think that was grab him or lose him as far as Morris goes.
Yeah.
I think that's probably pretty fair to say. I think the jobs were closing up, and I think Raheem probably made that call. He said, guys, here's your chance, yes or no. And we had to pull the trigger because Schwartz wasn't ready. I would have rather waited, but you can't lose good guys, and we didn't want Gus Bradley. I know I didn't. I didn't want him being our DC.
Mm-mm.
Congratulations, Gus. Good luck in Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who Salah's talking about stealing from our defense, but it's got to be Demo or somebody because he's not getting Fred Warner.
Oh man, I'd love it if he took Demo.
Yeah, give us some trades. Give us some picks we probably wouldn't get otherwise.
I hate to say it, I would love to have some new corners because I mean that's the biggest rub and the thing you worry about with Raheem is the scheme. Where are we going with the scheme? Are we gonna adopt his scheme, or is Kyle gonna tell him you've got to coach wide 9?
Yeah, or is he gonna just do a straight 4-3, man?
Yeah, because we can't go 3-4. I mean, he ran 3-4 while he was in Seattle. I'm Seattle with the Falcons.
I mean, he could run a 5 front. It would just be hard.
We have enough bodies to run a 5 front, but we definitely don't. We can't run a 3-4 because we have no linebackers.
No, yeah, we'd have to. Well, and Bosa I don't think being an interior like that would really benefit him. It might help shore up the run, but we don't. Like you said, we don't have the linebackers to support it right now. So, I mean, maybe they'll surprise us and get him. Maybe we'll get him. Maybe
Nick's
he knows
definitely not and Nick's definitely not a 3-4 outside linebacker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, definitely not. I saw something. What was it? I want to say I shared this to you earlier, Ryan. What was it? The Green Bay trade prospect.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
It was. I'm looking around. You see all the prospective noise and trades and everything that people are like, oh, projected this player to go over here, go to the 49ers. And I'm trying to.
Okay, hear me?
If I try to pull it up now, it'll kick me out of the room. So that's the only reason I'm not doing it.
Wide receiver, Romeo Dobbs. I'm sorry,
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs
is projected to lead the Packers for the 49ers this offseason. The 49ers will need an X receiver next season if Jennings doesn't resign.
We need one if he does.
Jennings has spent most of the 2 seasons as X wide receiver, as Brandon Ayuk played the X position before that. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur spent most of the 2018-16 as the assistant under the 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan with 3 different franchises. So Dobbs, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name.
Romeo Dobbs
would be a strong dramatic fit with the 49ers offense.
Yeah, considering we could probably get him relatively cheap, I could see them going for him on a discount.
Ramona is projected to get $12 million per year free agency.
Yeah, but that's JJ money. We need a legit guy,
We need a number 1.
Scraps. We need a legit wide receiver that's fast and can get open and can press a defense. Not all these bargain basement stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to put money on they're betting Parasol's not going to be injured next year, which history does not tell us that. He's gotten injured every season, even not including getting shot. Like when he came back, he got hurt. And then the next year, you know, as y'all know, this year he's been hurt all year.
Pearsall's still a 2, though. He's a 2, and he can't
He,
block.
yeah, he was playing like a 1 in the beginning of the season, and then he went down.
Yeah, but it sucks because he's so good at busting up zone, and his footwork is fantastic. But
he reminds me of Cooper Kupp in the middle of the field.
Yeah, but he might even be a little faster. He might even be a little faster.
I just mean his ability to get separation and to get behind defenders and catch the ball.
Yeah, and as I said, his footwork is fantastic. He knows, and he knows how to get open. There's something with that. I feel like you either have it or you don't. As far as being that guy who just innately knows how to find the spot that's open, and Ricky does that very well.
And, you know, I'd love, like you said, I'd love to get like a real number 1 receiver. There's going to be some guys out there looking, but it's going to take a lot of money. And if we've got to rework our defense, I see them working with, you know, second and third string guys like they've been doing, you know. Shanahan probably feels like he can make it work with anybody. And I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but they got to be healthy. The O-line has got to be on.
Yeah. It's weird with Shanahan. As good as the offense was this season, I think he was embarrassed. Seahawks embarrassed him. So I feel like he's going to be extra, you know, oomph as far as trying to get a legit receiver in there. Because the other thing is we need a legit running back too. We need a running back. If they try to run this back again with Christian and no real support behind him, oh, dude, we're looking at 7-8 wins. Because this is just going to get worse. This is going to get worse.
I think that our ceiling next year with Christian as a running back, I think we can still have another 12-win season if our offensive line is healthy, but I don't think we can make a deep enough playoff run. I think that the real defenses are going to beat us up. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the point? If we can't get better, we're getting worse. You know that whole saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
And it's one of those deals where I think Kyle got embarrassed with the offense, and I think I'm hoping that he doesn't just think we're good enough and, you know, tries to, you know, run it back one more time.
I mean, I think he believes in James, man. I think he really does. I think that's, he redshirted him and was like, all right, let's see you next year.
Yeah, all 6 carries, you know. It's
like, I know. That's the thing is, I think if we have a number 1, it's going to be whoever the RB1 is. He is not a dual back guy. He hasn't been, and the only time he was when Mike McDaniel was back there.
Yeah. I wish they transitioned Christian to be more like what Debo did when Debo was here.
Oh yeah,
because Christian could do all that stuff.
Stick him a wide out,
and not even stick him at wide out. Let him in the backfield a little bit. Get him in the slot. Get him out wide. You know, throw him all over the place because he's a chess piece and he's a matchup problem. Yeah. And he's a total matchup problem because if you throw a safety on him, the safety's too slow. You try to put a linebacker on him, the linebacker's too slow. You know, you can use him. You can use him to create mismatches and. We didn't have that this year. We didn't have that this year with not having Debo there. I mean, they tried to do it with Ricky. He doesn't know how to break tackles.
Yeah.
And then they tried it with Sky Moore, and same thing. Sky Moore can't break tackles either. He's fast as all get out.
I mean, hell, he can't really catch either, man. I mean, he can field kicks.
And that's what stinks about his position. If he was a running back, you could care less because you can bury him. But because he's a wide receiver, we're one wide receiver short all the time. Because of Sky Moore. And it's like,
but dude, I'd hate to lose him on our special teams, man.
No, agreed. And for what he costs, I mean, it's a couple $1 million, but when you can't put him on the field to play legit wide receiver plays, it's like,
yeah,
it's just tough. Or
we gotta find that guy like Debo. Debo was a great return guy. He could break loose and get us out to the 40 or 50 every once in a while. But it wasn't our special teams in general. I feel like we needed a better special teams coordinator in general when we had those people in place, and now they're not there.
Yeah, they left with the old coordinator, which kind of stinks.
Yeah,
you know, because I mean, hey, Debo's free agent, right?
He is. I mean, I'm sorry if he's cheap enough, I'd take him. But I just don't know if he's still got the speed. He showed it this year. I've seen it.
Dude, I'll tell you right now.
If he would
play incentive, if he would play incentive laden, I'd be like, Debo, look, your base salary is $300,000, right? Or whatever the veteran minimum is.
What if they want to give him like
$1 million a touchdown?
$7 million.
I'll give him $1 million a touchdown or $500,000 a touchdown.
Yeah.
And just say we want to dang. I want a guy. Debo needs to be the rabbit with the carrot hanging in front of him. You gotta dangle something. And the only thing these guys care about is money.
Yeah.
So guess what? Hey, we'll give you $500,000 every time you get in the end zone.
Yeah.
If you don't, okay. With a super low base.
Yeah.
No crazy signing bonus because you don't need to because he's freaking. I don't know how many people are going to be knocking down the doors for him. To be honest,
I just have a feeling he's going to end up in San Diego, man. Like that's exactly where he wants to be. As far as playing style, just getting the ball chucked to him in the coming up the middle of the field and find the open space.
Well, he has to catch it in a flat because he has terrible hands.
Well, I mean, he did all right this year. I mean, he had a couple of bad games last year after he talked some smack. And before that, it wasn't that bad. But he's not like he's not a clutch catch receiver. He's
not
not
at all.
No, he's not. He's a throw it up, he'll get it. Give him a chance to catch it, he'll get it. But if you're darting it at him in double triple coverage, he's not coming down with it.
Yeah, you got to soft toss him to him. He basically got to soft toss him.
Age, man, he's getting up there. I mean, he's
got some. What is Debo? Is Debo 30? Is he 30 yet, or is he 29?
He's a rookie in 2019. He can't be that.
So 2019, so that's
7 years.
So he's got to be 20. He's got to be 29. Yeah, he's got to be
coming up on his 7th season.
Yeah, 29. Because if you're 22 coming out of school, 29. Unless you're a guy like Pearsall who came out at 25. So think about that. I mean, Ricky, by the end of his rookie contracts, he's going to be almost 30.
He's going to be used up, dude.
Yeah, it stinks, Whereas Mikel's the opposite, Draft him at 20. If we re-sign him at 26, we get him through his prime, which is pretty dope. I keep repeating that, but that's a one thing I'm really excited about with him.
Okay, developing story going on right now from Brad from our San Fran 49ers. The 49ers will most likely give up a home game during the 2026 season in order to play an international game, per Jed York.
Are they going to Mexico City again?
Probably. Hey, we haven't lost in Mexico, have we?
Look, in Mexico City is a huge 49er fan base.
Mexico in general.
Yeah, but Mexico City is like when the last time we were there, it was basically 49er home game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey man, it's a home game everywhere we go. Let's be real.
Some 49er fans don't like it. Some 49er fans don't like it though.
Sorry, Dallas Cowboy fans.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, Dallas Niners at AT&T this year. What's up?
I know, man. God,
Yamo be there. Call me Michael McDonald because
you all right. I'll tell you something. That would be a game I would love. Like if I had the money to just fly in for and check that out.
Come on down, Rich.
Dude. If I get the job I just interviewed for, there may be potential for that.
Let's go. We'll get together, man. I'll find a good tailgating spot beforehand.
Hell yeah!
Hope I can afford the game for next year for Giants because we're going to Giants again.
Yep. Is that a home game? Is that a home game for the Giants?
It's New Jersey.
Are we playing the NFC East every 2 years now, or what?
Probably.
No, yeah. Part of it, I think, was just the schedule. Because third place schedule, I think we just probably ended up with them again.
Yeah, I mean,
it's every 4 years. It's every 4 years. We're whatever. Yeah. Well, no, not that for the AFC part. Because I'm hoping to see the Niners in Foxborough in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what my wife Chris was saying about that. She would love to go to Foxborough.
I don't want to go to the Patriots while they're good.
No, look, the last time I was in Foxborough with the 49ers in town, Alex Smith was the quarterback of his team. So
yeah, and they beat us like 40 to something, didn't they?
Yeah, it was
Tom Brady railed us.
Yeah. It was a shellacking.
Dude, that was one thing. No matter how good we were, even with Harbaugh, we couldn't beat Brady at all until Purdy. And
you know what's weird is it was the coaching style at the time. I mean, even like Harbaugh and Roman, they just were trying to run the ball, and it was weird because I mean, look, I think we win that Super Bowl if Smith is playing quarterback instead of number 7.
Yeah,
but
he would have showed up before halftime.
Yeah, and it's rough because he was such a shooting star, but I felt like that
He
game
could
we
eat up
needed
clock
Steady
with those
Eddie.
dink and dunk
Yeah,
passes, man.
yeah, but we needed. I felt like we needed Steady Eddie in that game and not the shooting star. And
Yeah.
I feel like Steady Eddie would have won that game, and that's where I think Alex would have won that
I
game.
mean, look, in all seriousness, I feel that in this doesn't affect us. I'm glad it didn't happen, but I felt like in 2016 when Dak Prescott came in, when Romo got hurt against the Seahawks in that preseason game and broke his back, I felt
Yep.
like when Tony was ready, man, I think that was his year to figure it out, and I really think that they could have beat Green Bay and they could have gone to the Super Bowl and done some actual damage in that season, but instead, Dak went in, threw 3 interceptions before halftime, and
Yeah. And
um,
they didn't put Tony back in either.
yeah, they
I
really
think
kind
they
of
made
hosed
a
themselves.
decision
That was
by
their
then.
window. Yeah,
I
but
think they made a decision. They were like, look, we're
look, when
not
you get
getting
into the
better with Tony.
postseason and your rookie is throwing 3 picks, you throw the veteran in, dude. I'm sorry,
Yep.
especially when he's that good. It's not like it was like, hey, we're gonna stick Josh Dobbs in. It's like
Yeah.
it's Tony freaking Romo. He was leading the league in every category before he got hurt.
He was
The season prior.
yeah. He was very streaky, and when he was on, he was lethal, man. He was
He-
lethal when
His
he was on.
his last game as a Cowboy, he scored a touchdown in 3 plays against Philadelphia, and he drove the entire length of the field, just chucking the ball down the field, scored and sat down. They let him play one series.
Yep. Yeah.
He looked great, and I feel like he would have, as long as he could not, get hurt. I mean, playing against basically second and third string Green Bay Packers defense, he would have been all right.
Hmm.
And then I want to say they went like before that they went plays anyway. It's the same thing, man. They make a change. They're afraid to hurt the guy's ego. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Honestly, it should be something a learning opportunity for him. Like, hey, man, you're not ready. Next year's your year. We're letting him finish out the game. Sit down, son. Like that simple. Like you're not getting it done.
Got a little piece of news for you guys. It got released, I guess, early today. Did Key Adams and Jed York just leak the 49ers legend Roger Craig has finally been named into the Hall of Fame? And Roger Craig did finally well deserved get into the Hall of Fame. Jed said Roger has been waiting for so long. I can't think of anybody who changed the game more than Roger.
Can y'all hear me right now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Fred Warner made comments. I also already, Ryan, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I did already touch on that.
Okay.
But Fred Warner came out and made a statement about or towards Raheem Morris. It says the San Francisco 49ers will have a new defensive coordinator with former Atlanta Falcons head coach Raheem Morris reportedly taking over the position left vacant by Robert Sala's departure. Morris has worked with head coach Kyle Shanahan in the past and was the Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowl in 22. As for the Niners, Morris's job will be to improve the pass rush as they recorded only 20 sacks this year. Fred Warner spoke with NBC Bay Area Sports and shared his thoughts on the new defensive coordinator. We're ready to work on February 3rd. Warner said on February 3rd, it's not a bunch of guys who are set in their ways at all. I'm going into year 9 and I'm ready to learn and adapt to whatever he's given us. So we're all ready to work. We're all hungry, ready to get back to being dominant and give ourselves a chance to win a Super Bowl. So it sounds like, I mean, lip service, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, in all honesty, it just, it kind of seems like, I just feel really good about the hire altogether. I feel like this is what was available to us, and it was the best possible choice.
Yeah, and again we'll see. We'll definitely see what Morris, because it's with the part that's going to be.
Back in the comments again. Fairies.
Yes, Tommy, you are, and welcome.
Good one. Good one. Boy, I tell you,
Tommy's a homophobe. It's okay.
With the defense, it's going to be interesting. I'm because we have a lot of guys that are free agents right now. And it's one of those. I'm curious when I know what the system's going to be, and I can look at it what we have for personnel. based on what the system's going to be, I'll probably feel a little bit better about it. But right now, there's just so much up in the air, and because we don't have a lot of guys locked in, we got so many guys coming off of injury as well. I mean, between and the biggest notable for me are Michael and Nick.
I mean, you know what they said? They say Greenlaw is going to be available this offseason if they don't re-sign him in Denver. I mean, what you think about that?
Only if he's a backup. I don't want him as a starter.
Okay. What about?
I don't want him as a starter, or he's a rotational guy.
Yeah.
Look,
what if he's a
hurt.
rotational pass rush and run and sideline to sideline run guy?
Look, if they could re-sign Kendricks and have Kendricks and Greenlaw swapping in and out, I would be a happy guy.
Yeah. I just think Greenlaw's going to get some money this year, though.
Not really. I don't think so. He missed. I saw the stat. He missed 68% of their snaps. Think about that. He's just unreliable. That's the problem. And again, he would be a guy. I'd be like, Dre, you're going to come in at the veteran minimum. If you play 4 games, you get another $1 million. You play 8 games, you get $2 million. You play 12 games, you get $3 million. You just keep moving it up. And look, Dre, if you play, you will make a pile of money. If you don't play, you get the vet minimum. Right. Because that way there's some incentive, because he's just damaged goods, man. And I hate it because he's so good. He's so good, but he's built out of remember those little wooden airplanes that were around, those little balsa wood airplanes? That's what Dre Greenlaw's body's made out of. You touch it, it just breaks. He's paper, man. It just to quote Tommy Bomb, he is Charmin soft.
Yeah, but shame about them though, about Greenlaw. Shame what happened.
It is, man. It just it stinks because he's so good. He's so good. He's so fast. He's tenacious. He likes to knock fools out, but when you pull a muscle because you were out there running at practice and everything, it's just he's had too many injuries. It just I don't know, man. I just and hey, back to the whole Roger Craig thing. Mm-hmm. Most of this fan base is younger and do not remember Roger Craig even playing. You just remember him as a exalted member of the past. I hope a lot of people go and watch the Rise of the Niners thing that's going on in AMC. I haven't had a chance to turn it on yet, but I don't need to because I saw it live. Roger Craig in 1980, I think he was drafted in, I didn't remember, 83. I think he was drafted in 83. It was right, because I know in 84, the Super Bowl against the Dolphins, he and Wendell Tyler destroyed that game. I mean, Roger Craig catching the ball out of the backfield and running, and it was funny because they played split backs and they ran a lot of cross buck motions and stuff like that. And Craig carried the ball a lot with Wendell Tyler. And most people don't realize that he was a fullback and a tailback. Roger Craig was a fullback when he came in the league, and he became a tailback after they drafted Rathman. 2 Nebraska guys in the backfield. It was nasty. It was so good. And if this information is true and Roger Craig is in the Hall of Fame, thank goodness, about time. Thank you for the memories, Roger Craig.
Yeah. One of the best running backs to play the game. Hands down.
And he's a trailblazer. The first guy to ever do 1,000. And that was because of Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh saw how uniquely talented and how fast he was for a guy his size. And he's a big guy. Roger Craig's a big dude. Think about it. He's playing fullback and then goes to play tailback in that offense. It was just amazing. Him and Rathman both, catching the ball out of the backfield. Yeah. I mean, they were just truck guys. They were just truck guys because they were bigger. You have all little defensive backs trying to knock these guys down. And I think Rathman was, in his playing days, he was 250-ish. He was huge. He was a big dude. And Roger Craig was probably 225.
Yeah.
Big guys playing, big backfield, especially in a time where.
I can imagine, I met him. He was, obviously he's older, but I met him out, in front of Levi, and he was tall as shit, man. Like, I'm not a tall guy, but I mean, at 225 back then, I mean, he must have been, he's what, 6'2",
I think he's 6'2". He's 6'2", but big. I mean, it's like big to be playing tailback. I mean, the only other guy that in those days that was that big playing tailback was Dickerson. And he was nasty. Had to dig in there, man. I had to throw some Roger Craig on
That's
there.
good, man. You know, he deserved it. We've all been waiting.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few guys that have gone in that I feel questionable when it comes to like why them, not him. Why he hadn't even been mentioned.
I hate it when a Hall of Very good guy gets into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he won like a Super Bowl, but he was like they were good for like 2 years.
Yeah, and, you know, here I'll give you a great example of that. Eli Manning is a great. He's not a Hall of Famer, man.
Yeah,
won 2 Super Bowls, but he's not a Hall of Famer. He had a mediocre career and had 2 hot streaks that just so happened to be Super Bowl years.
Yeah, honestly, he had great coaches and amazing defenses. So it's not like, and I don't want to take away from somebody who wins a dang Super Bowl as a QB because I watched that game and I watched him just chuck that ball up and make shit happen at the end. You know,
he was on a heater. He was on a heater both times.
Yeah, but at the same time, like he had Amani Toomer and like Plaxico Burress, maybe
back before he shot himself in the leg. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, Brandon Jacobs. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, those guys are pretty good, but that defense won both of those Super Bowls.
Delvin's back. It isn't lip service. Fred Warren said that nothing changed since before Wilkes came down on the field. He said he was bored in the film room because it's all the same, no changes on defense for years.
Yeah, but under Wilkes, man, I'll say this though. Under Wilkes, our secondary was pretty darn good.
I can't hate on the guys. He had a couple of bad moments on defense for us, but at the same time, we would have won a Super Bowl with him if Greenlaw didn't go down. Period.
Yeah, and it stinks because like I won't throw Wilkes under the bus. Wilkes is a good coach.
We were whooping the Chiefs.
But Wilkes was also forced to run Kyle's scheme. Wilkes didn't get to come in and run his scheme. The only thing he did a little bit differently than Saleh and D'Amico, was that the secondary was better. And he
ran a zero blitz against Justin Jefferson.
Well, you know,
you leave that dude one-on-one on the outside, no safeties.
Yeah, that's what got him canned.
Yeah, like that's just a bad move. That's like, hey, dude, you don't like look around, see who's on the field before you make that call.
Yeah, you know what though?
I mean, our defense got burned by all good receivers, and it had a lot to do with not having good enough secondary.
Booth.
Yeah.
Tommy. Yeah, he got fired, but I feel like I don't know, man. In that game, I feel like Kyle scapegoated Wilkes, man. I thought Kyle was just as culpable in that situation, and I thought he threw Wilkes under the bus. So that's my 2 cents on that. I was pretty pissed about it because again, you know, it was hey, let's go look for another defensive coordinator, and then we hired frickin' Ted Lasso as our defensive coordinator, and had to go through that crap, and then you know, reride the Saleh train. It's like, I don't know, man.
Ted Lasso, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's what's that dude? Who's that country music singer with the
mullet?
Yes.
Is it Morgan Wallen?
Morgan Wallen meets Kyle Shanahan 2.0.
Yeah, those guys, and I don't listen to country, but that's the only guy I know. I was like,
yeah,
I think that guy's got a mullet. I'm like, I think that guy's got a mullet.
That's who I was. That's who I was thinking about. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, they should have shaved his head.
Kyle and Sorensen both looked like Ted Lasso that year. They both had the little dirt stashes and the mullets.
It wasn't cute.
No, it was not.
Like, Sorensen was terrible.
That was a buddy hire. That was a buddy hire, and I think when Kyle realized that he was going to have to coach the defense to keep him employed,
I think when he realized how many people we were going to lose, he put in a placeholder. That's what I think.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I mean, we lost a lot of guys, and I mean, but when you lose the guys, you need to put a good coach in there to hopefully make up for it scheme wise, so that we can actually do something.
Which I'm gonna just say this now, and this might be a bad take, but I miss Huff. I miss him. I would rather have him than Mustafa right now. His playing style was above and beyond what we're getting on the field from Mustafa at the rookie level alone.
The only issues I ever had with Huff is I felt like he got beat too much.
I felt like he just got injured.
Huff is really good when he's moving forward and covering this way.
Huff was elite.
When he's got to move backwards and cover, he isn't that good.
Huff was elite when he was doing the things he was good at. It wasn't just good. He was an amazing tackler. He was good at jumping routes. He was great at making things happen, but he couldn't cover.
Yeah, he was very good. Like Tig's the same way. When he's moving forward,
he's not as good as Huff.
No. Tig can't tackle a lick compared to Huff. Tig's a thumper. He's not a good tackler. He's a thumper, and the problem with he's a tweener. He's not big enough to be a linebacker, and he's too big to be a safety. He's that kind of tweener guy. You know, he's a nickel guy. I mean, because of his size, he's just sucks, and he's not fast enough either way to be both either.
100%.
You know,
I like him. I like him. He's just not a starter. I love him. He's not a starter.
He's got a great. I was hoping when we signed him that he was going to be Deshaun Goldson part 2. I was really hoping that was what he was going to be for us. Except he's a little more of a ball hawk. I don't feel like Goldson was never a ball hawk. He was just a freaking pounder.
Dude, that whole unit was on a whole nother level, and we should have won like 3 Super Bowls if we knew what we were doing with them.
Yeah, dude. If you get a chance to watch it, Goldson was on with Dante Whitner on Grit Code this week.
Mm-hmm.
Great show.
I've seen 3 different clips from that show. I haven't watched the whole episode.
It's so good, man. It's so good. And I mean, I'm a little biased because I think Whitner is just unbelievably smart and witty and
honest.
And tells you how it is. And I love his inside of the game. You learn a lot just listening to him talk. And that's one of the things I really, really enjoy about him.
Yeah.
And you know, and I love that he goes, he said, I think he says to Deshaun once in the things, and he's like, so Deshaun, what were we trying to do out there? And Deshaun is like trying to be nice, and he's like, no, we were out there to knock mofos out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. It was so good, man. It was so good.
It just bothers me that as good as 54 is, for him to come out and say, I'm not learning nothing new on defense since my second year in the league. That's bad, guys. I want him to learn every day.
That's fair, man. And that's definitely fair. You know, and I think Warner's not trying to badmouth the team. I think what he's trying to say is that, you know, he's hungry and he wants more. He's still hungry, even though he's about to be 30 and his 8th year, that he's still hungry and he wants more. And
he wants a championship.
That's the positive. Yeah, that's the positive you can take about it. He wants to get better.
Yeah.
You know, how many guys?
He wants to win.
Most NFL players in his situation, if they're not great players, they're just trying to hang on for the paycheck.
Yeah.
You know, they're Jake Brendel. They're just
hanging
on for a paycheck.
He's reaching for greatness. He wants Hall of Fame status. He wants Super Bowls. He wants to be the guy that brings number 6.
Yeah, and it was funny because you know, it was Goldson and Whitner also said on the thing that he doesn't think that this team, the guys on the team, are like hungry about football. They're just happy to be here, kind of thing. You know, and that's when he was like, "Oh, we need some, you know, we need some guys."
Yeah,
we need some guys. We need guys that didn't go to Stanford. And
we need guys that have been in a bad situation long enough with too much talent that are like, get me out of here. Like, never going to happen. But Myles Garrett, like you know, somebody like Joey Bosa.
Oh man, I don't want that dude on my team. Come on, don't even say his name.
I'm talking about the talent level and the hungry to win.
I thought you were thinking, oh, let's team the Bosa brothers up. I'm like, nah, dude, it's a year too late for that crap.
We will, and honestly, with our defensive scheme probably going to change, it's not going to work out. Neither of those dudes need to be bookends for us unless, I mean, I could take both of them on the inside, but it's just not like we can't have 3 rotational rookies at nose guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be Collins and West and, probably Collins at nose guard, honestly. I can see that dude eating it up in the middle.
If they put, I think they put CJ West on the nose.
He's just
even though he's shorter.
I just don't think he's big enough.
He's the same. He weighs the same as Collins. He's 6 foot tall, though.
Yeah,
that's what's going to be good about him is that he's a tree stump. He's a tree stump, a fire hydrant in the middle of that. Whereas Collins is tall and can get pushed around. That'd be my only.
Collins did better though all year.
Yeah, but he not in a 3-4, man. If you're playing him 3-4 and not 4-3, in a 4-3, no problem. They're both good.
I can guarantee you right now, if they have to make changes immediately and they have to get rid of one of them, they're keeping Collins because he produces better than West, and he has done better than West.
If they go that nickel front, then you got to think about it.
Yeah,
then it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting if they go nickel front because then you put them all in there.
That's what I'm thinking when they made that switch. I'm like, they got to be thinking 5 front. There's no way, unless they're going to just drop down and he's going to change to 4-3. I mean, it's not 4-3 is not that big of a difference scheme wise change. It's very, very conventional, and you can still bring blitzes from all over the field, but the rush is different. And
we don't have enough linebackers. If we had enough linebackers to do it, we'd be fine. But we don't. And the problem is it'd probably take us 2 years to get enough linebackers to make that switch.
I mean, what I'm talking about is Raheem making a switch to a 4-3, not a wide 9, but just a solid 4-3.
Yeah, but it's really not that much difference between the wide 9 and a 4-3. It's just alignment.
Yeah, and the way you base your rush. Yeah, I mean,
be tightening them up.
Yeah.
Yours truly, Jake. This goes to you, Jake. The scheme isn't changing, genius. He is just going to be more aggressive.
That's what I just said.
I'm sorry. I know I was going to say. I knew you were going to say that.
I literally was saying Raheem would probably change to a 4-3 before we would change to a 3-4. I literally just said that, Tommy. Clean your ears out, bro. Put down the bottle.
Oh boy. It's tough because it's just that's the thing. I want to know what's going on. I want to see where, and I'm also curious about how we're going to draft this year. Because in my 2 cents right now, I feel like we should draft on defense and free agent on offense, especially for skill positions. Kyle doesn't play rookies on offense, so we don't need wide receivers. We don't need running backs. We don't need to draft any of those guys because Kyle doesn't play them anyway. So let's just do free agents on offense.
I don't drink at the gym, little bro.
Right. Little bro. Yeah, right. Because you got to drive home. Take the guitar, man.
Little bro. Oh, my God.
No. Lil bro.
Lil bro. Lil.
You must read sheet music because you don't hear it well enough to play by ear, dog.
So Tommy,
I'm just kidding with you, bro. I love you, Tommy. I love doing this with you.
Tom, did you give up your vape? Or are you doing the Gatorade vape juice at the gym?
Must be a new comment from a different person. I never saw this guy before. Dodger 112-14. The thing I like about Raheem is that he adopts. He doesn't stick to the same thing that doesn't work. He'll change it up as things go, which is good. That's a good thing.
Hey, I can appreciate an LA team fan that once again is not a Rams fan since they don't actually have fans. So yeah, man, I love that.
Hey, Dodger 12-14. I agree 100%. Raheem through his career, he has been adaptable and he has adjusted his schemes based on personnel, which I'm excited about. Because even if like I feel like right now we're light on linebackers and we're heavy with safeties. So maybe they figure out a way to throw another safety in there. I feel like between Mustafa, Tig, and Upton Stout, maybe we've got, maybe we try to figure out a way to do something, a little bit different just because of where our strengths with the team currently are right now. I feel like we'll be killer on the front end after all our guys come back. I mean, that's the problem too, is wanting to know when we're going to see Michael, when we're going to see Bosa, because I mean, that is going to affect how the season starts off.
And how they're going to be when they get back. Like, are they going to be 100%? Michael, I could see. Bosa, I don't know. I hope so, but probably not.
Going off topic.
Bosa's turning 29 this year.
Professionally for a long time. I'm going deaf, brother. Loud.
Yeah, I know. Me too, man. I can't hear in my right ear at all. I love you, dude.
Yes, I quit vaping. It's so bad for you.
Yeah, dude. How you going to sing with popcorn lung?
Yeah. I know it's bad for me. And yes, that's it. That is Josh. Just so you know, guys.
I thought so.
What's up,
I was wondering if it was Josh.
What's going on, man? What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, by the way. And here we go. Oh, hey, Josh. Gitsy? Oh God.
Oh, Git. It's probably for Git. He's calling him Gitsy. He's calling him Gitsy.
Oh God. Playtime bomb, tell you. Here you go, Jake. You rock, Jake. You rock.
Yeah, I know, man.
Hey, guitar players. Hey, you guys both guitar players?
Yeah.
What'd you think of Justin Bieber on the Grammys the other night?
Oh man, he's actually he's a really talented musician. Always has been. He
really is, man.
I think that his little pop records he was putting out had nothing in comparison to just the raw talent he had when he came off of YouTube in the first place. But he's great at writing music. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, that song he did on the Grammys the other night, dude, I was like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he went up there, played the guitar, rapped his riffs off, put it in the looper, hit the 808, hit that a couple of times, and then just started singing. I was like, dude.
Total Beck status.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I was like, that is goat shit right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, people don't give the kid enough credit, man. He's not a kid anymore, but the dude, it really is a musician, and I think he got a lot of hate because he was popular.
He should give up that R&B crap that freaking pop crap and be an R&B singer, man. He is just dope. He is dope as an R&B singer. Holy crap.
Yep.
He can be the white Chris Brown.
And I don't know.
Hey, man, let's not talk about DV on the show, all right?
I don't know any of the singers. Please. I don't follow that stuff. I'm sorry.
Nah, dude, it was so dope, man. That was like the best thing I've seen on the Grammys ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, man. Dude, I mean, he plays so many different instruments, like piano, drums, guitar, and he can sing.
Yeah, it's he's like Timberlake with a better voice.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. He's not, I mean, maybe a better voice. I wouldn't say, I mean, Timberlake's a great producer, man. Great writer.
And he can play like every instrument too, man. Yeah. I saw him in concert at
Fenway. But he can also act, and I stand by that.
Yeah. Dude, I saw him at Fenway with Jay-Z probably 10, 12 years ago. What a freaking great show, man. It was great.
And that's your off topic.
Yeah,
now we're back to the Niners.
Sorry, I got this little one right here.
Hey,
who's this little one?
This is my girlfriend's oldest child.
Nice.
Aww. Stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Stepdaddy.
Nice.
Aww.
How old is the little one there?
It's a little over 2 years old, and then there's this guy over here.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 16 months, man.
Full
house.
Stepdaddy.
We're actually moving into a 3-bedroom house this next week. So.
No, congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. Moving on up in the world.
There you go. God, my son's going to be 28 in May, so that's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, we're rolling in a 1-bedroom apartment right now.
Holy crap, dude! Good for you. Oof.
Yeah.
moving on up.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had an 8 years to 18 and a 3 to 13-year-old too. From raising. Now they're the oldest from my last marriage is 20. He's gonna be 21 this year.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
This season has shown me that our team is still about real, true football. You put the uniform on and strap up on any day. Anything can happen. Sports media didn't see us in the playoffs yet beat the Eagle.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think most people felt like the team was a playoff team, even before all the injuries. I think once Fred went down, because myself included, I feel like people's opinions were probably pretty beat up, and Salah and Kyle kept this nightmare together, and we won a lot of games this year that we would have lost last year.
Yeah, disappointing the F out of Nick Wright all year. That's dude,
that dude
killing that dude's sports opinion all year.
That's Nick wrong, man. I just call him Nick wrong.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing right about his opinions.
Yeah, I apologize for saying his legal name because he gets paid, I'm sure, every time somebody says it, and I don't want that.
Yeah, but the thing with him is he's a troll.
Yeah,
and it's fine. I mean, he usually can back up some of his stuff with some stats and a little bit of information, but most of it is just kind of a slanted take to be the other guy, to be the shock guy, so that he can, and some people like it, I mean, most of his opinions are at best, but some people like it. I mean, I don't really watch ESPN ever unless there's a 49er game on it. So
JG has something to say to Jake. Congrats on upcoming move, Jake.
Thank you. Pretty excited about it.
I call him JG because that's more easier to me remember. So, anyway, the two Joshuas in this whole thing. So
yeah.
Thank you. Josh Cromwell. Yeah, which we haven't seen Josh in a little bit. Cromwell.
Joshua Wood.
Yeah, where's that dude doing?
He changed his last name, dude. It's Cromwell now.
Did he get married or what?
No.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
No. But yeah. There was a legal name change thing. I know I'm friends with him on Facebook now. So
I would have called him sucker, but I didn't want to.
That's why he disappeared. He didn't really disappear. He just name changed.
Yep. Cromwell. Uh-oh. What's going on? Tommy typing away?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now I took it off because I'm trying to get on the comments, and I finally caught up finally as you guys are talking.
Okay.
I mean, that's all news I see. So whatever you guys want, how you guys want to close out, go ahead. Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, honestly, I feel like we've hit pretty much everything right now, except for, man, where are we going to go from here? We got to get some defensive position coaches. Can we get a new strength and conditioning coach? I feel like we've regurgitated that a million times. Please fire whoever that is.
Definitely need.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's a franchise-wide problem. And there's something wrong with the whole program. And I'll say that the guys that
that's not always a good thing. Jake
dip.
Jake, you're killing me.
I'll carry on with that a little bit. I don't know where he was going with that, but strength and conditioning is a problem with the team. We need to figure something out. Yeah. I don't know if it's wholesale changes across the board. Oh, Ryan, did you see that Al Guido was also made president of the 49ers? I don't know if you announced that.
No.
Before I jumped on. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Al Guido is now the CEO. So he's now the CEO of the 49ers, and the president position on the 49ers is now
yeah, okay. He's the one that does the Al Guido. Yeah, okay.
Al Guido is the CEO. He was the former president. A lot of people are speculating that with that move that maybe John Lynch gets moved up into president.
Oh,
and that maybe they get a new general manager. So I know that has been there's been a lot of speculation about that.
Who's going to be our next GM?
I don't know, but if they decide to do that, they're gonna try to find a draft guru and a guy that is very, very player personnel specific. I think that's the goal, because Lynch is a great. I mean, people use the term face man. John Lynch is a great guy to be the face of the organization, the guy who takes all the interviews, does all the talking, all that kind of stuff. That is definitely Lynch's strong suit. And I mean, based on our, draft history, we can see that, picking players isn't his strong suit, even though this last draft was pretty darn good. Overall, the draft was pretty good, but we've had a lot of busts and we've had a lot of gaffes with drafting, 3 firsts for Trey Lance. I didn't say that, did I? But like I said, with that Al Guido move, the president is open. So, like I said, Lynch is potentially going to will be, because he's also, Lynch is also on the last year of his contract. So I think something will happen before the beginning of the offseason, like before mini camp or something like that, where either Lynch is going to get bumped up. Because I think they might do it before the draft. They might do it before the draft too. Because Lynch, I don't think they're going to want to leave him on a lame duck deal. I guess that's the easiest and the quickest way to kind of sum that up. Because I think Lynch is going to get bumped up to president, and we will have a new player, player centric, person. Let's call it a draft guru, player personnel guru, whatever.
I wonder if we hire some old Niners to be a GM. I wonder.
No, we don't need those guys, man. We need basically we need Howie Roseman from the Eagles. We need our version of Howie Roseman from the Eagles.
Josh is back.
Les Snead from the Rams.
2006. 2006. Oh my God, right. 2026 is make or break for Lynch. It's year 10. He's been terrible in the draft. If he doesn't get it right this year, he's gone.
Yeah, Josh, I agree with you a lot on that, but I think some of it he's been hamstrung by Kyle, because when Kyle falls in love with a player, you have to pick him, and because Kyle is essentially John's boss, because Kyle hired John, I think there's a lot of times where John was probably hamstrung, and I don't know that it's a good deal to throw him as a lame duck. I'd rather see them shoot him upstairs and get a player personnel guy. Again, we need Les Snead. I forget the guys, the GM for the Seahawks. We need, Howie Roseman from the Eagles. We need that guy that is shrewd as hell, drafting players, getting rid of players when you need to get rid of them and not hanging on to them too long, and all of those sorts of things. I agree that he shouldn't be the GM if it comes to picking players, but I do love John Lynch as the outward face of the organization. I think he's got a lot of credibility in the league, and the media likes him. So I think there's a lot of good that comes with John Lynch being around.
Speaking of the Eagles, everybody know about it. Vic Fangio.
Jake all done?
Yep. Vic Fangio's gone.
Cool.
Vic Fangio.
But yeah,
he's gone.
So I definitely didn't want to forget to include that in the stuff, because I think it's a big thing. Because Al Guido, if you've ever had a chance to listen to an interview with Al Guido, super bright guy, been part of the organization for a very long time. I think he just did an interview with Miyoko that you could probably find on X. So definitely worth a good grab. Like I said, Al Guido, real bright guy.
So I know we're talking about Al Guido. That's why I mentioned Vic Fangio. I was very surprised.
Ryan, I can't hear you.
Hey, can you hear me? Got me? Nothing? You hear me? Hear me?
Okay.
How about now?
Yeah, perfect. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're there.
I just had to back out and come back in real quick.
No, it's okay. Yeah, because all of a sudden you were talking in the mic, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Okay, hear me now, right?
Yes.
Since we're talking about Al Guido, I didn't want to take off topic, but I mentioned Vic Fangio. Now, he got let go. I wonder where he's going to go to now. I wonder.
Fangio got let go?
Yeah, Vic Fangio.
When?
A couple days ago, actually, a couple days ago now.
Oh, I thought I thought he retired.
I don't know if he's retired or I forget which one it was. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I may have mistaken which one it is. But
no, I don't know. But I thought he retired if he was leaving, because I mean, because I think is he in his 70s? He's in his late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, I know he's old.
Because I mean, look, think about it. I mean, he was our coordinator in what 2012 and 13 or something like that.
That's why I brought it up. I was surprised when I saw it. I was very surprised.
Fangio, killer 3-4 guy. Killer 3-4 guy.
Okay. Okay. You're okay, Josh. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for Fangio did not let go.
Okay, contemplating retirement.
Okay, I got you, but nothing official. I got you, man. Cool. Well, thank you, Josh.
One of the better defensive coordinators in probably the last 30 years. I mean, Fangio's a stud, man. Usually when guys hire them, especially when offensive coaches hire them, they just go, okay, Vic, you got this, and they can focus on things. I mean, like I said, a guy like Fangio would be good for Kyle, because Kyle doesn't have to think then. Kyle doesn't have to think. He could just, you don't have to worry about Fangio getting poached to be a head coach anywhere. You don't have to worry about that stuff with him, because he's just going to be your defensive coordinator. He's not going anywhere. And, maybe Raheem is that for us, because he's already had his 2 chances at a head coaching job. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, his Tampa Bay time, he was really young then. I think he was only like 32 or 33 at the time. He was I think he might still hold that thing for like the youngest head coach ever hired in the league. It might be him.
You still got me, right? You still got me, right? Okay,
yeah.
I have to make sure. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
They can go in on changing the defense, but we need a good slot receiver and a deep threat.
You read it out. I don't care who did it.
No. Yeah. They can go all in on changing the defense, but we need a good slot receiver and a deep threat receiver, both hungry in the draft. No, entitled as a vet. If they get a vet, show us. Yeah, you know what, Elvin, the problem with drafting receivers with this team is they don't play them. They don't play them unless they're a super stud and know the playbook front to back. Kyle's not going to play them. We need a legit number one that is a vet. Like for me, that would be like the number one thing I want in free agency. I want a legit number one, back breaking, receiver that to just kick ass and take names. That's it. We need that guy. We need what's that term that the kids use now? Him. We need him. We need that guy, because then Ricky can be the number 2, and then whoever we get for the slot, I don't even care. Cowing, Watkins, one of those guys can be the slot guy. I don't really care.
There you go. Would you pay for Mike Evans?
You know what? He's not that guy anymore. But I'll tell you what he could be. He could be JJ. At this point in his career, he could be JJ. I don't think he's too old, man. He's too old. And I don't know. Like if he would take like a incentive laden contract, like the deal we paid, JJ this past year, where it was like, hey man, if you get 500 yards, you get $1 million. You get 1,000, blah, 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 blah. Same thing with Kendrick Bourne. You get 50 catches, you get this much money. You get 100 catches, you get this much money. I would rather throw guys in his situation contracts like that, because I don't think anyone's going to pay big money for him. He's good, but he's old. And it's like, it's tough. And I mean, he did miss some games. I think he got hurt this year and missed a few games. So we need a guy we know is going to play too. That guy from the Colts, what's his name? Stewart? I can't remember. What's that receiver from the Colts?
Oh, you got me on that one.
I can't remember his name. But that receiver from the Colts, we need a legit number one. And I don't care how we get him. Trade Mac Jones for him. Just sign him as a free agent. I don't care. Mac Jones is worth a 2nd-round pick and a player.
I'm not the sports illustrator. It's hard to say.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I can't remember his name, and it's escaping me right now. And I'm
that man's out here. Sorry.
No, it's all good. But we need a legit number one. We don't need hopes and dreams. We need legit number one. And I just don't know if Mike Evans is still that guy. That's the easiest way to sum up. Like if we didn't have a number 2, like if we had a legit number 1 and didn't have a number 2, I would be like, Evans would be a legit 2 right now. Legit 2. or if you signed him, Ricky and him could rotate at the number 2 and have our number 1 be our number 1. That's the way. I only want him as a extra player. And the problem is because if we keep Sky Moore, we only drew 5 receivers. That means we've only got 4 guys. So all of a sudden, 1's Ricky, 2 is Demarcus Robinson. So now we've only got 2 spots open, and then that's Watkins and Cowing. Now, I don't think Cowing makes this team. Watkins is the only guy of those 2 that has a chance. I think Cowing. I think they're just over it with Cowing. It's been too long since he's been on the field. If he's been here 2 years, he hasn't played. Watkins is at least 1 year and hasn't played. A little bit of special teams, if I remember right. I don't see where he fits. They'd have to cut Demarcus Robinson, which he'd be an upgrade from him, but I don't want to pay Mike Evans $14 million.
Sing the song.
We got other needs. And I don't know. Paying an over the hill guy too much money just doesn't seem to work for me.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave the comments open for 30 more seconds. Okay, here we go. Since I just said it, good timing, Delvin. Good timing. Here you go. Understood, sir. We need that guy, but players know our championships history and they want to get bag right now, and they feel like before it's all over, they're good getting a ring at the end.
You know what, Delvin? I understand where you're coming from, and I think our team used to be that back when Eddie DeBar loaded the team. I think we used to get all those guys at the end of their career who were trying to get a ring, that saw us as the place to go. I mean, when we had Chris Dolman on the team in the 90s and Ricky Jackson and all those guys who were joining the Niners to get a ring at the end of their careers, especially Dolman, it was at 94, 95, 96, even up to the 98 team. Because the problem, the 98 team is so unappreciated because of what happened to Garrison Hurst and because they didn't win a title. That team was stacked top to bottom at every position. Defense was nasty. The receivers, we had Stokes, we had Stokes, Jerry Rice, and why can't I think of the dude from Ohio State's name? Yeah, JJ Stokes. Yeah. And that team was so solid. And then Garrison Hurst breaks his ankle and the whole season went to crap. And then those nasty dirty birds got to, go lose the Super Bowl when we would have won it. So, but again, I don't feel like this team is that team right now. I'm sorry that I went so long-winded, but I don't think this team is the team that's vying for the championship every year, and we're always that one piece away to kind of get there. We're way too many pieces away from being right in the show. At least I think so. And I don't see this team as that destination right now. And like maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see this team as I'm going to go there and I'm going to be the difference, and that's how they're winning it all. Especially old wide receiver.
Understood, like you said. Understood, sir. I'm gonna leave it open there. 30 seconds, guys. Your comments real quick. Thank you all for your comments. Okay.
Thank you so much for the engagement. And Delvin, you've been in here a lot, man. Thank you. I appreciate you being in here. I love all your questions.
Any closing arguments from you, Richie? Go ahead. Whatever you guys say.
No, man. I just like said, I'm as the off season gets going, Super Bowl's about to happen. I'm just we've knocked a couple of things out. We know who our defensive coordinator is going to be now. We're going to try to see who the next couple of guys that we bring in, because we lost our linebackers coach. So we got to see which guys are going to hang around as with Raheem, because how many of his own guys does he want to bring in? We already lost Bullocks. Is he going to want Kasarik? I would assume that when they were interviewing Raheem, they were basically saying Kasarik is non-negotiable. He's here. But, is Raheem going to bring any of his, his guys in, and is he going to bring in any of the potential Falcons free agents that he coached? Maybe we end up with a couple of their guys on defense. I haven't looked at free agency yet. I don't dig deep into that kind of stuff. When the guy shows up on the team, that's when I go learn about the guy. That's kind of the way I've always been. But I think there's some definite, opportunity and stuff like that there. Sorry about my cat, guys.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah. She keeps trying to rub my phone.
I'm trying to be in the Shire. Come on, I'll be popular too, you know.
She's looking for attention. So
what's your name? What's your name?
Her name's Bella. This is Bella.
Oh, that's right. Come on, me, Bella. I just remember
she's a Sphinx. She's a Sphinx cat, so she's hairless. But this is like her. She gets like fuzz for the winter.
Dora Bella, don't be jealous.
Yeah, she gets covered in peach fuzz for the winter.
No, Richie B's cat is the same name as Bella. So yeah, they're playing their game there. So So my phone is sitting here as I'm looking at it. She keeps rubbing her face on it, and it's making it move. Yeah, guys, this has been our new segment. Of course, our host left. He probably left with his time doing his family thing, so it's all good. But Richie, man, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming in, bro.
Hey, no problem, dude. I appreciate being on, man.
No problem, man.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Yep. Do all of it. All right, guys.
Follow me on X, at Rich Bonzel.
Yep, Rich Bonzel. Hell yeah. All right, man. I'll see you on Friday, brother, man.
All right, man. Have a great night.
You too, man. Later on.
Yep. Bye.
Later. All right, guys. Of course, this has been your new segment. That, of course, the host of it is yours truly, Jake. All right. I know he left to do his family thing. But we will be back on Friday to do a Past, Present, Future. That's, of course, sponsored by the regular 247. And me and my wife will be doing our show later on tonight sometime. Probably around, I say, if I had to guess, about 9, 10 o'clock Eastern. All right, we'll be popping on here again, do our thing. So we just wanted to do this to catch up on some news. And we're probably, hopefully we're doing this weekly now, hopefully. So, but we'll get back into this and get it done, get it over with, and catch you guys up on your news. I'm sure you guys will hear everything you need to know on X, Facebook, YouTube, whatnot. All the other podcasters are out there that do their shows. But we try to do our best over here. Okay? So, like I said, this has been, of course, your NNS, new segment with yours truly, Jake. And, of course, Richie B, who comes in here to help him out. So you find him at Rich Bonzel. Okay. I know I did it earlier. I'm going to do it again. Shout out to guys. Kirk Bahamas, aka GMGD. All right, C-Man. And of course, Matt Man, our sports illustrator. Oh God. Hold on, guys. One second. I'll bring it up real quick here. Sorry. Okay, hold on one second. Here we go. Okay. Matt Dennis 9 on X, Matt Dennis 22 on Instagram, and Niner Matt 16 on TikTok. That's where you can find Matt Man. All right. He has all three of them. So, all right. And of course, yours truly, Jake, at Super Beast 86, and Rich Bonzel, aka Coach Richie B, and of course, the guy that was in the comments, of course, Tommy Huxley, Tommy Bomb on Facebook. All right. And of course, JG was in the comment section also. So find him at Josh Get 1987. All right. So please like and subscribe, please. All right. Turn on notifications so when we go live on Fridays, you'll know we're live. All right. So I want to shout out to everybody that's been watching. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Shout out to you guys, really. You make this thing happen. So, and then we do have a new defensive coordinator. That's what opened up to everything. Raheem Morris is our new defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. All right. So I know we'll all miss Robert Saleh. I hope he has a good season. I shouldn't say a good life, but a good season with Tennessee Titans. All right. So he's going to AFC South now. So, that's all I got for you guys. Yep. That's all I got for you guys. We'll be seeing you guys on Friday with regular 247 and Past, Present, Future. And of course, we'll be seeing you guys later on for the MM box. MM in the box that is controlled by me and my wife. So we're talking about music tonight. Just don't know what we're do yet until we get there. Okay. Like I always say, you never know what's in the box. So we'll see when we see you guys. Have a great night. And we're out here. Peace out. And this has been your 9 News segment. Later on, guys. Later.
San Fran.